Joining me now is Leigh-Allyn Baker, a.k.a. Amy Duncan from Good Luck Charlie.
Ba-bam, kids. I'm here.
I was going to ask for your best ba-bam at the
I
end.
didn't give you my best. I can give you a better one.
At the end, we'll do your
All
best
right.
ba-bam.
All right.
Okay, cool. All right, so why is it important for you to be here at SAS?
Because I am tired of people dogging on Gen Z. And I think that it's time that the world knows that they're propagandizing you and brainwashing you into thinking that you're the nail in the coffin for the United States of America is a big, big lie. And I'm here because I believe in your generation, and you guys are built for renewal. You didn't make this mess, but it is your birthright to help us to clean it up and put it back together.
And I'm sure you're encouraged by seeing so many people be involved and on campuses around the country. We're trying to put it back together, so I'm sure that encourages you.
It does encourage me. I've had nothing but encouragement and hope for your generation, and you have not disappointed. People are really stepping up to the plates in a way that a lot of other generations have not. So I'm proud of you.
Well, I think our generation appreciates that, and as someone who raised all of us, we have to thank you for standing up for us. I want to talk to you about what spearheaded this, because you used to just be living your life on Good Luck Charlie, on Will and Grace, and you left Chinafornia and you moved to Tennessee. What was the big aha moment where you were like, oh my gosh, this is crazy and I got to get out of here?
So my first aha moment was when I took my 2-month-old to get his vaccinations, and he got encephalitis, which is swelling of the brain that ended in seizure and almost killed him. That was my first aha moment. Then COVID happened, and my children, who had been injured by their vaccines and had medical exemptions, were threatened by Gavin Newsom in the state of California in the fact that behind closed doors, they took those medical exemptions away from only 4,000 students in the entire state of California. And your choice was to risk killing your kid to send them to school or homeschool, which they eventually want to make illegal. So eventually, they're going to get you see. So COVID hit, and my world was really turned upside down. Vaccine-injured kids living in a state where you cannot go back to normal until every man, woman, and child, according to Gavin Newsom, gets this injection. So that's when it was time for me to really come out swinging. And what I want people to understand is whether you're a fan of Big Pharma or not, if you ever get to the point in society where a corporation that is as greedy and corrupt as that one has control over your body, your life is over. Our lives are over. It is game over. Ba-bam!
That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, so you gave it all up, though. This was a big price to pay. You're walking away from a very successful Hollywood career, fame, television, the whole 9 yards. Talk to me about how you knew that this was the right decision, and that, sure, you had a great life, but it was worth it to give it all up, lose your friends, to stand up for what's right.
Because I am a mother, first and foremost, and I love my babies, and I love your generation. And if I could save one life by coming forward, that is what I needed to do. I'll give it all up. I'm not taking that shot, and I'm going to tell people to beware and do their research before they take that shot. And at the end of the day, I don't care if someone says you can't have your driver's license if you don't get it. Then I will take a horse or I will walk. I am not doing that.
Talk to me about how your life has turned because of this. I'm sure if you would have looked back 10 years ago and you would have told yourself that you're going to be at a turning point event, what would you have thought? What has this path been like for you?
I would have thought that was the weirdest, most random dream ever if I literally thought that. I mean, this is truly not something that I would have volunteered for.
Yeah.
But you throw me to the lion's den and I'm going to be scrappy as all get out, So at the end of the day, I'm not going to lay on my deathbed and say I should have done another series for Disney Channel. I'm going to say I should have spent more time for my kid. I should have led an example of what it's like to stand up for your freedoms and be bold and courageous. And that's what I want my kids and your generation to learn from me.
So I think safe to say the Disney Channel ship has sailed.
We've divorced, but we share a child in common. Good luck, Charlie. So we both love that. But yes, we're on separate pages at this point.
Tell me what you're working on, what's coming up for you. I saw Family Camp, a great movie, by the way. So what else is in store?
So Disney's in the dirt, but I'm a real big fan of Angel Studios.
Oh, me too.
So the people that brought you The Chosen are going to be bringing you the series a week away, and I will be a series regular in that series, playing the role of Carla, the mom. and it is like picture Glee at a Christian camp. And I want to emphasize that this is definitely for Christian teens and parents alike, but it's also for those non-believers who are just curious about that world and want to see a really good musical that deals with teenage love and anxiety and all the things that we face on a daily basis as human beings in a faulted world.
Well, best of luck to you, and thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much.